welcome back to Two Wheeler Talk, the home of in-depth bike reviews, where passion meets precision. Today, we're diving into something truly legendary, something that fuses raw muscle with futuristic attitude. Get ready, because we're reviewing the much-anticipated 2025 Yamaha VMAX V4 Scooter. Yes, you heard that right, of Max and Scooter in the same sentence. Yamaha has done something absolutely wild here, and it's bound to divide opinions. But once we peel back the layers, you'll see why this machine is unlike anything else on the road right now. Let's begin with the first thing that grabs your attention: the way this machine looks. The front profile is dramatic and futuristic, almost like something out of a cyberpunk dream. The twin-LED projector headlamps with angular DRLs lend an aggressive stance, while the chunky front forks and wide handlebar remind you this is no ordinary commuter scooter. Yamaha has carried the VMAX DNA forward into this body, and it's evident in every detail: the gloss black fairing, the brushed aluminum accents, the exposed suspension components, and that monstrous front wheel setup. You're not just riding a scooter, you're commanding a piece of design brilliance. Move around to the sides and you see the muscular bulk that sets this scooter apart from the traditional sleek, minimalistic styles we're used to. The bodywork is sculpted with aggressive cuts and vents, and the VMAX badging is proudly stamped across the side fairing in a bold metallic finish. You can't help but admire how Yamaha fused the heritage of a muscle cruiser into the form factor of an automatic urban ride. The seat is broad and sits low, hinting at both comfort and performance readiness, while the footboards are intelligently designed to offer multiple riding positions, perfect for long rides or quick city sprints. From the rear, the VMAX V4 Scooter looks just as menacing. The tail section is short, compact, and sits high, giving the illusion of a power bike from behind. The LED tail lamps are sleek but bright, with turn indicators that are neatly integrated for a premium finish. The massive rear tire screams performance, and the dual exhausts flanking either side leave no doubt about this scooter's serious intent. Yamaha has cleverly wrapped this in a package that feels both radical and refined, aggression without being over the top. Now let's talk about the beating heart of this beast, the engine. Yamaha has equipped the VMAX V4 Scooter with a newly developed 850cc liquid-cooled V4 engine, adapted from the iconic VMAX Cruiser and tuned for automatic CVT transmission. It may sound crazy, but yes, it's real. This engine churns out a staggering 90 horsepower with 80 Nm of torque. Those numbers are absolutely unheard of in the scooter world. This is not just a bold design experiment, it's a full-blown performance scooter, capable of demolishing highways and holding its own against middleweight sport bikes. Despite being a CVT automatic, the engineers at Yamaha have tuned the transmission to offer performance curves that mimic traditional manual gear shifts. The acceleration is instant, linear, and extremely satisfying. There's a launch control mode that delivers maximum torque at takeoff, ideal for drag races and showing off at traffic lights. The V4 sound is raw, mechanical, and utterly addictive. You'll find yourself revving at every stop just to hear it growl. Handling-wise, the 2025 VMAX V4 Scooter is surprisingly nimble, considering its size and power. The wide handlebar offers excellent leverage, and Yamaha's proprietary chassis geometry keeps it stable even at high speeds. The front gets 43mm USD forks and the rear features a dual shock setup with adjustable preload. It glides over rough roads and holds confidently around corners. The 17-inch alloy wheels are wrapped in sticky radial tires, giving it the grip of a sport touring machine. It's not lightweight, but Yamaha's mass centralization keeps it from feeling unwieldy. Braking duties are handled by dual 320mm discs at the front with radial-mounted calipers, and a 280mm disc at the rear. Of course, there's dual-channel ABS, traction control, and even a cornering ABS module. These aren't common scooter features, but Yamaha is clearly playing in a different league here. Whether you're going flat out or crawling through traffic, the brakes offer bite, feedback, and confidence. The dashboard is a full-color 7-inch TFT unit that's highly customizable. You get access to ride modes, torque mapping, suspension presets, and even biometric rider profiles. Smartphone connectivity via Yamaha Ride Control app brings turn-by-turn navigation, music control, and call notifications. There's even a launch telemetry function that records your acceleration runs, lean angles, and braking metrics, is something you'd expect on a superbike, not a scooter. Storage hasn't been neglected either. Despite its aggressive proportions, the VMAX V4 features a decently spacious under-seat compartment, good enough for a full-face helmet. You also get a glove box with USB-C charging ports and a wireless charging pad, practical touches that blend well with the machine's high-tech character. As for the riding experience, it's nothing short of surreal. Twist the throttle and the scooter lunges forward with authority. You can cruise effortlessly at 100 km/h, and still have enough torque on tap to overtake without a second thought. It behaves like a monster when unleashed, yet remains tame and predictable in city traffic. The riding triangle is relaxed, the wind protection is sufficient for highway use, and the seat comfort ensures you won't need a break every 30 minutes. Fuel efficiency, of course, isn't going to be its strongest suit, but you don't buy a VMAX V4 to save fuel. Yamaha claims 22 km/h under mixed conditions, which isn't bad considering the size and performance of this beast. The 14-liter fuel tank gives you a real-world range of around 250 at 300 km per tank, which makes it viable for weekend rides and touring, as long as you don't mind the stares from confused bikers who mistake it for a high-powered cruiser. Let's talk about the pricing. The 2025 Yamaha VMAX V4 Scooter comes in at a premium, as expected. In most markets, the price starts around $13,999, or roughly a superscript 111.8 lakhs in India, depending on the import duties and local taxes. It's being launched as a flagship model, a limited production, high performance, and premium finish. If you want something rare, powerful, and futuristic on two wheels, this could very well be it. In conclusion, the 2025 Yamaha VMAX V4 Scooter isn't for every India, and it doesn't try to be. This is Yamaha flexing its engineering muscles, showing the world that performance and practicality can coexist, even in a form as unlikely as a scooter. It's not just a mode of transport, it's a statement, a head-turner, a rule-breaker, and above all a modern legend. If you want something truly unique that offers both everyday usability and sheer power, then the VMAX V4 Scooter might just be the ride you've been waiting for. That wraps up today's deep dive into the wildest scooter of 2025. Let us know what you think in the comments. Does the idea of a V4 Maxi scooter excite you or confuse you? And would you actually consider buying one? Don't forget to like the video, share it with your biking buddies, and subscribe to Two Wheeler Talk for more detailed reviews, exclusive first looks, and everything two-wheeled. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the throttle twist.